What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon Showdown today. Again, the RU tier, and again with Rain, actually. This is just a revised version of the team that I used last time. I've always enjoyed Mr. Jamman's videos when he would like use the team and then revise it and kind of like just use a team multiple times and update it, make changes and stuff like that. So I wanted to give it a shot myself and also enjoyed using Rain. And I wanted to use a couple different things. So last time we used Brambleghast, Kingdra, and Toxic Orb, and I liked all of them. I even updated it once already, was trying some different stuff. But this time we have, instead of Brambleghast, we have Tentacruel, and instead of Kingdra, we have Basculegion, and instead of Toxic Orb, we have Breloom. We'll start looking for battle quick so we can get one a little quicker, but we still have a grass type, so that's something I still wanted to have, even though we don't have a grass type as a spinner. But Breloom is really nice on Rain because it weakens fire moves, which Breloom's not super tanky, but either way, having a grass type on a Rain team is nice because you can threaten water types that way, which could be an issue because they can take, you know, your water attacks from your water attackers on your Rain team. In this case, our strongest water attacker is Basculegion now. I was back and forth on if I want like Tera Ghost, Tera Blast, or Liquidation or Flip Turn. I decided to just go with Liquidation because I wanted a move that I could click and not have to worry about recoil. And also, because if I don't get rid of hazards, I don't know if I'll be wanting to pivot around. So I just have Liquidation instead of a pivoting move. And I've been enjoying it so far. And also, I don't really want to have to Tera Ghost. I'd rather Tera Water. Losing the Ghost typing, I think, is like, defensively, Tera Water is nice, and also on a Rain team, so boosting the water move is better, I think, in general. So didn't think Tera Ghost, Tera Blast made the most sense, but I don't know, it could still work. But we just have Psychic Fangs for coverage. There's like Chestnut down here. It's not the greatest coverage move. And then Tentacruel, to be honest, I'm not really 100% sure what to run on it, or like what EV spread to run on it. But you can see it's got pretty good speed. Defense is not great, but decent bulk besides for its defense. Its attacking stats are really odd. And because I want to have Flip Turn and Rapid Spin, I just figured we'll run Poison Jab and then run a negative attacking nature. But I wanted it as a spinner, obviously, but it's also got great speed. So I was like, all right, we'll just run max speed and max HP and go from there. So then we can kind of utilize it as like an offensive or a speedy utility Pokemon, but still have a little bit of bulk. So that's the idea. And then besides for it, I didn't change. Actually, no, I did. Politoed's the same. I changed Duraludon to, instead of having Body Press, and now has Rocks, which we have Basculegion to Spin Block. Not going to probably be using it aggressively to Spin Block, but I thought it kind of worked well with the T-Spikes. And we also have Basculegion's obviously a wall breaker, but we have a special wall breaker now. I changed Kilowattrel. Instead of being Specs, it's now, or instead of being Heavy Duty Boots 4 attacks, or I think it was Heavy Duty Boots Roost 3 attacks. It didn't have Volt Switch last time, and now it's Specs, and instead of Roost we have Volt Switch. And I went back to Tera Flying because this thing's super hard to switch into with the Hurricanes and the Rain, always hitting, and now Specs and Tera Flying. So I've been enjoying it. But let's just get into this first one and stop holding up this person. Okay, they've got Chestnut, who can switch into our Basculegion, but besides for that, I don't think Cyclizar is probably O-Code. Flygon probably is in the Rain with some prior damage. This is probably, but we actually have the Psychic Fangs, and nothing really wants to switch in that either. So if we can get Basculegion going, and even Kilowattrel, like Rotom is probably gonna take a good amount, especially if we get Rocks up. Unless they have, they'll probably have Heavy Duty Boots, but that means they're only recovered to be Pain Split if they are Heavy Duty Boots. Otherwise they'll be taking Rocks, which they probably can't switch into a Hurricane in that case. So I think I like Duraludon lead, but they have Flygon, which is a little scary. Or we just lead with the Politoed. I think let's lead Duraludon because they have like Rotom, this as well. And I could go right for Thunder, but or I could go for Rocks, but I am a little scared of this setting up, so I'm just gonna Draco. And we should be able to take any hit. I'm not high in the ladder. I've lost a ton of games. I'm just gonna Draco Meteor again. I've not played a whole lot of RU, but I was really enjoying seeing all these different Pokemon, and wanted to give Rain a shot again. I think let's just get up Rocks. They have Cyclizar, but okay. I think we could just go into Politoed, or we could go Tentacruel. I mean, there's no way this beats Kilowattrel, pretty much no matter what. Let's go Politoed. It is a risk if they go for the grass move right away, but we can just Encore. I doubt they're super fast. RU Spikes. I doubt they outspeed us. So we'll just Encore and then go into the most threatening thing we have, which I think is Kilowattrel, but maybe Basculegion would be better since they're going to be forced to switch this out. So let's go Basculegion. And they're just staying in. Okay. Well, I guess Kilowattrel would have been better. I expected them to switch out, so then if they wanted to take this on, they'd have to switch right back into this. So going back into this, I'm going to Tera Flying Hurricane. Hopefully this just kills. All right, cool. That was maybe I shouldn't have done what I did there, but oh well. Okay, so is this Choice Scarfed? Gengar, RU Scarf to Kilowattrel. Sludge Wave could kill us. It's a very low chance to kill us. Just go into Tentacruel. And they go for that. And they get the Spit Off drop. We should be out of range. We're just gonna flip turn. And I think now I go Basculegion and then just click the water move. Wave Crash. Yeah, we'll go for Wave Crash. They said GG's, so it might be GG's. Feel bad for taking 20 minutes to start because I was doing the intro, but GG's. Risk the whole game on that Kilowattrel interaction. I risked it to... I obviously risked it going into Basculegion, but like they said, they made a play. But that was a pretty good first one. Kilowattrel just get into Oko Chestnut. I'm curious if we could tell Chestnut, RU Spikes, Tera Ghost, Tera Flying. Okay, so even max HP dies. Say they weren't careful. If they were careful max Spadef, they never would have died, so I guess they weren't that. We'll pause it till we find one. We got one here, and they have Sand, but they thankfully I was fighting when I was using this team the first time. I was fighting like they would have Hippowdon, Gastrodon, Zarude, and all of those things are really scary. Thankfully this guy just has Zarude and Hippowdon, but Specs Kilowattrel is pretty good. They do have Tinkaton still and Kilowattrel though. But Specs Kilowattrel is still pretty good. They don't have a water immunity. So Basculegion and clicking Liquidation will be pretty good. Could lead Duraludon. I think that's fine. It's a really nice lead most of the time. You can get up rocks. We're decently tanky. It's like we have an Assault Vest, even though we don't. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention last time when I was running Body Press is that Body Press doesn't take into account the Eviolite defense boost or Eviolite, whatever. So kind of stinks, but I mean, we get the bulk at least. But that's why it's like, all right, we'll just run Stealth Rocks, have a little bit more bulk, and then we have Rocks on the team. Since before it didn't have any hazards, so I think this is kind of nice paired with the Wallbreakers. Okay, where do they go? Hippo or Tinkaton probably? Tinkaton. We are likely faster than them, so we could just Flash Cannon. And they could try and Encore us. But I think I'd rather just try and weaken them. I think it's like a 4-hit KO. I don't think we're going to be doing that much, but this thing's only recoveries leftovers. They don't have like a Wish Passer or nothing. And we have Rocks up. At least for now. Cheese Spikes aren't relevant in this game since I have a Poison type. And that first one, I also was like, or maybe this was the testing game that I had done. I was thinking Cheese Spikes could have been good, but Poison types can just absorb those, so. Yeah, take nothing from that. Flash Cannon again. I almost clicked Draco. They can go into Rotom, but we outspeed them and we could Draco them. Yeah, this is hard for them to switch into. We're not going to be like doing the most damage to everything, but we have. That's why I wanted to max speed as well, because being able to outspeed stuff with this is kind of nice since we don't have recovery. That's annoying. Okay. And also, Reggie Drago is one in particular I wanted to outspeed. Okay, I could see going Politoed here. Okay, they're just going into this. Could go right back into Duraludon. I don't want to risk Kilowattrel. We'll go back into Duraludon. They Hydro Pump. Okay, I'm just gonna Draco. If they go Tingaton, I think we go Tentacruel. Losing this is okay. They have leftovers on this. That's good to know. And I wanted to go Breloom here, but thought there was a chance they could go for a status move. But Breloom, I did have one game. I may have ended up uploading it as a short, but it O-code an Okidogi after an SD. It does have Tera Normal. All right, we're gonna switch out on the Encore and the Tentacruel probably. But it O-code Okidogi after a SD with Facade. Okay. Should I get up a T-Spike? Or just go for a flip turn? Just go for a flip turn. Ooh. And I'm thinking they're Assault Vest. I think they're probably Assault Vest. Let's see. Basculegion or both Basculegion and Kilowattrel to Cyclizar. In the rain. They are so fucking dead. Basculegion, click Wave Crash. We have 3 turns of rain, or we go Kilowattrel. And they can take that. So we'll go Basculegion. And click Wave Crash. Rotom is likely to get KO'd even without terrestrializing. Rotom in the rain. Yep. All right. The Wave Crash. Yeah, this is dead. That's probably their best switch into Kilowattrel. Okay, Zarude. I think Zarude might die. I just want to make sure if they are Scarfed, we do outspeed them by 2 points. In the rain. Tera Water. Ooh, we don't kill. Okay, we sack Duraludon. Okay. Don't know if they're Scarfed or not. Yeah, don't know if they're Scarfed or not. Is the play to go Breloom and SD? Because if they're not Scarfed, they're just going to U-turn, I think. To Breloom, right? And if they are Scarfed, then I think they're just going to hard switch into Okidogi. And Breloom to Okidogi. RU bulk up. If we SD Tera Normal Facade, they're dead. I kind of want to do that just for fun. I don't know if it's the best play, but SD Tera Normal Facade would KO everything. Tera Normal Facade. We got the SD off. They stay in, right? Like, they don't have a switch in. Let's go! That's insane. 714 attack. All right, we're dead to close combat though from Zarude. And we don't resist the grass move now either. But Kilowattrel can take a grass move, so if they are Scarfed, I think we sack Tentacruel, and then we go. They Tera Poison, close combat. Huh. I'm gonna flip turn. This comes back in. They are gonna be able to spin here. Could go Basculegion and then double back into Tentacruel. Or I mean go Politoed to get the rain, then double back on a Tentacruel. I don't think the rocks are too relevant. Losing our grass typing is kind of not great versus Showdown if they're Tera Grass or Tera Grass or Tera Water. Okay. And now we can go for the slower pivot. Let's see, do they stay in? Hopefully they do. Oh, cool. So now Basculegion just kills something. Oh, I forgot they were Scar. Oh, no. Whoops. We're still faster than you. I don't think I'm forgetting something. Oh, wait, let me make sure we kill them. Basculegion to Zarude. Tera Dark in the rain. Get rid of the choice bands. Oh, we don't kill now. Come with Psychic Fangs. No, we don't. Alright, so I have to click Wave Crash. I think that's fine. Okay, then we go Kilowattrel. And click Weather Ball or Thunder or I think I just click Thunder. They can go into hit Showdown, but okay. Now they definitely died a Hurricane, right? Think a ton. RU. Yeah, Hurricane kills. All right, cool. I was gonna say we can click Hurricane and they can't switch into hit Showdown that way. Nice. Okay, so they have the Minior. That guy's kind of scary. We definitely want to get up a rock or something for it to break its potential sash. And they also have probably stored power Cresselia, which our Politoed is probably slower than it, right? I don't know what its speed is with 0 investment. Yeah, they're faster than us naturally. So we get Encored if they get greedy, but otherwise they could be pretty scary. All right, I think we lead Duraludon. Let's see, they do lead this. I was gonna say if they lead this, it could have been better to lead Basculegion, but maybe they could be sashed. Just gonna get up rocks. Nice. So they're Iron Fist. That's a cool lead set. I'm just gonna Flash Cannon. Oh, they're like Assault Vest. Golurk, RU. Duraludon, Flash Cannon, we did 27%. Yeah, they're Assault Vest. That's cool. Well, if we can, we'll just Draco. Okay. Okay, then we'll go Basculegion and just click the water move. Then we'll go Breloom on Chestnut. Just liquidation. Then we don't take recoil, especially if they're like Helmet. Because this thing is pretty important, I think, to maybe like deal with Cresselia, Aqua Jet. Well, that sucks. All right. Well, Politoed is likely faster, so we'll just go Politoed and click Surf. Okay, Chestnut. Hard Breloom or Hard Kilowattrel? I'm gonna go Hard Breloom. I don't know if maybe they... Oh, no way! They go for that? Oh, that's horrible. All right, now I'm gonna double into Kilowattrel. Then I'm gonna click Thunder. Or do I just click Hurricane? Or I could click Bolt Switch as well. I'm gonna just click Thunder. Okay, that's pretty good. They've Tera Grounded as well. Okay, cool. So yeah, something dies now. I thought they would... I don't know what I thought. I don't think I even maybe recognized that they could have knock off. All right, Cresselia. I think I just have to spam Thunder. They could be Covert Cloak. Cresselia, RU. They're probably leftovers though, is what I'm thinking. So we Thunder to do damage, and because we have the para chance, I think is just the play. Let's see, do we see leftovers? We do. Okay. It's like, I think I just keep clicking Thunder for now. We can crit and we can get the para chance. And that doesn't heal for as much, so we click Thunder again. Please para. That's unfortunate. All right, now we go Politoed and Encore. Cool, and then we can go Breloom. SD. SD. We are faster. Cresselia, Breloom, +4. We aren't poisoned though. So I have to Seed Bomb. But we weren't going to be using this for anything else anyways. Yeah, I just Seed Bomb. Well, maybe it would have been better to go Kilowattrel. That, if I didn't lose my Toxic Orb, we would have killed them there with Facade. Wait, would we? Toxic Orb. No, not 100%. Oh, yeah, 100, way 100% when we have Facade. Okay, so I think the best thing is to have, like, we just have to get lucky with a Thunder. I think that's the only thing we can do. I can Tera Flying Hurricane as well. That's kind of the same thing, but I think being locked into Thunder is better for like Minior. So yeah, I made a risk going into the guy and getting knocked off. It's always fun to face Cresselia. It's actually not the worst thing. At the beginning of Scarlet and Violet, it felt terrible to face, to be honest. But now it's just like, okay, they're gonna call mines, figure out what their item is, Encore them. They really can't do too much damage without boosting. They don't have Draining Kiss, thankfully. And then the weather also hurts their healing. I just shouldn't have risked. Does Chestnut always have knockoff? It does now. Sword and Shield, it wasn't in that Sun and Moon. It did not have knockoff. Nope, all right. I will pause it till we get another one. All right, we got one against opposing Rain, and they have Moltres, which is really cool on Rain. And then they have the Special Basculegion, which is pretty scary. Especially since we don't have great ways to hit it. Our own Basculegion probably is the best thing to deal with it. Hopefully they're not timid. Actually, Breloom. Tera Normal can immune it. Okay. I think let's lead Duraludon and just get up rocks. I could Draco Meteor here right away, but I think they'd probably just Volt Switch anyways. Or U-turn, even better. All right, Tentacruel. Thunder, Draco. I'm not going to spin block because I know they have knockoff. I'm not going to go Breloom because I know they have knockoff. I think I'll just go for Thunder. See how much we do. Okay, and we don't see an item. Well, we could Thunder again or Draco this time. We'll Draco this time. Actually, no way they go for knockoff this turn. So he could go Basculegion now, but I'm just gonna Draco since that's pretty much just as good, especially if they go into this. Let's go, Duraludon! Okay, now Politoed. Water move, ice move. I think I'd just go into Basculegion. That's maybe not a good decision. Maybe go Tentacruel instead. Yeah, we'll go Tentacruel instead. Okay, they double into this guy. I think we just go for the flip turn. It's our strongest move. Their Swift Swim. We live that with our max HP and their Life Orb too. Okay. So that means Tera Water Basculegion might take it out. Let's see, Overquill. They're probably Tera Water, aren't they, though? Yeah, we would KO them with that, but if they Tera Water, we do not KO them. So we go Duraludon because we can take it, right? Noah Violate. Yeah, we can take a hit. And just go for a Thunder at this point. Now there are other Swift Swimmers, though it was going to be pretty scary, but yeah, Thunder will... Ooh, Destiny Bonds? I mean, we kind of would have been nearly dead anyways if they attacked, but now it's a double down and a little scarier of a situation. I think I go Basculegion. And Basculegion female. Specs versus male Basculegion. If I Tera Water, I don't die. And they do die. But I will die to recoil. Oh, but they could be... Oh, that's if they're timid specs. Adaptability as well. Say they're modest specs. Tera Ghost. Then we would die. Do I need this? I think we can win without it. I'm just gonna Tera Wave Crash. Politoed can take a hit. I meant our Politoed versus their fish guy. This dies to Wave Crash. Cool. Big Fish. Tentacruel. Okay, they go into this guy now. Okay. So it is a speed tie. Good to know. I think we go Politoed and we actually just let it die. And then we'll be able to outspeed them with Kilowattrel. But then we'll have to hit an attack. Or we could... Yeah, I think we just stay in and let it die. Just spam Surf. Oh, sweet. Cool. So now we're faster with... Should I go Tentacruel? Oh, they just scoop it up. Well, I think that still could have been close. Breloom doesn't outspeed it if they're modest, but maybe they're Basculegion female RU. A Swift Swim set apparently runs modest. Okay, so Breloom probably just won then. I was thinking, you know, they could be timid because they outsped our guy, but I think we'll call it there. Definitely happier with these games and happier, I think, with this version of the team. It's more offensive. It feels better as a Rain team, I think. I like the other one, but I don't know. Bramblegast. Also, Kingdra didn't feel this scary in RU. Like, I think people were using it quite a bit in OU, but down here, I was seeing like Gastrodon, Blissey, Chansey, Cresselia, Empoleon, like plenty of guys that can switch into it. Melodic I saw as well, which was not fun. So yeah, Basculegion as a physical Swift Swimmer was nice. And then Tentacruel was a nice pivot, and Breloom was solid. I just risked it that one turn. And Duraludon was good, just like it was in the last one. It's kind of a tricky guy. It's got the bulk, and it can do some damage, and surprisingly, it's pretty fast. So then we'll call it there. And I think this will come out too, like right before or right after the tier shifts. So that was another reason I was like, all right, we'll just use the same team since tier shifts will happen, and then we'll see where things are after that. But I don't expect probably any of these Pokemon to be going anywhere, but I don't know. I haven't played RU a whole lot. So thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a good one, and see you next one. Peace.